It had been 3 months since Hitoshi Shinso had left UA High without telling anyone. Did he regret doing so? Hell no. Why do you even think of becoming a hero when all their morals are full of crap? Well, there were a few things that he missed. Like his father's little sister and best friend in the whole world. Well, best friend was an understatement. They were more than that, but he never found the word for it. He was worried about them even though he knew better than anyone that they could hold their own. I mean, what if villains attack? Oh wait, he was a villain now. And with the only team of delinquents that target UA. The League. He could just make sure that they weren't touched. Yeah, that was a good plan. Wonder was now a second year in Class 2H with their friend, Mei Hatsume. The only reason them and Mei were such good friends was because they had similar quirks, but completely different personalities. In their first year, Wonder was bouncy and happy, and just like a normal happy teenager. But since their best friend Hitoshi Shinso disappeared, they did a complete 180. Hello? Hello? Hatsume waved her hand frantically in front of Wander's face, hoping to snap them out of their daze. Huh? What? They said. You were spacing out again. Anyways, I was saying that this baby might be my best one. What'd you think, Mr. Power Loader? She ranted. Wander chuckled at her energy and then wondered when class would be over. As they looked at the ceiling, the bell rang, signaling their freedom. Hey, Wonder, how about we go check our lockers and stuff? Natsume said as more of a demand rather than a suggestion. Why? You yawned. Because we might have fan mail. And maybe scouting letters. She exclaimed the first part, but evilly giggled the last part. Fine, I've got nothing better to do, they complied. They kicked Mineta in the face before anything bad happened. That was their quirk. It's called scenarios. Wonder could see every possible outcome in the close future. Midoriya told them it was like Sir Night-Eye's quirk, but they had absolutely no clue who that was. As they got to their lockers, they looked like they were about to explode from the pressure inside. Bakugo's locker was right next to Wander's, and it looked more like there was more stuff in there than their lockers. Ground Zero's first appearance on the street and only gets 2 tons of mail in 1 week, they thought sarcastically. They both opened their locker doors, expecting the explosion, and got it in a waterfall of papers. Huh, there's mail after all, Wander said, genuinely impressed. Out of all the letters they got, one got their attention. It was black? Wander picked it up and opened it.
Hey, kitty cat. I miss you.
Was what it said in dark purple ink. Hatsume looked over. That looks pretty suspicious. It sounded like she was eating something. You got chocolate? Wonder yelled. Hatsume looked at the letter and then to them, and then back again, till she held out her box. Wonder sighed and grabbed one. I'll just hold on to it for a while and see what happens. They shrugged. Okay. Wait, come on, we gotta work on more babies. Hatsume said in sing-song as she quickly shoved everything back into the lockers and dragged the other being back to their classroom. Different POV. Alright, this has been going on for weeks. The Shinso thing was already bad enough on you and the Aizawa family. First it was you getting the letters with the signature of black paper and purple ink, and now it was Eri. Was it a stalker? No clue. You had tried using your quirk to see who it could possibly be, but all you got was the backlash of it. Extreme headaches and eye strain. That was until you got a letter and Eri didn't.
Meet me in our alley at midnight?
It said. One more time. You thought as you activated your quirk. You stopped when you couldn't see anything. Just black. You groaned and mentally cursed as you put a hand to your now forming headache.
I guess I'm meeting a total stranger tonight.
You muttered as you went back to your dorm room. Okay, that went faster than you thought it would. Throwing on a sweater and some shorts, you walked to your door, but then realized something was off. Our alley? But the only person I have an alley meetup with is Shinso. You thought to yourself. Holy shit. You immediately threw open your door with more strength and force than you thought you had, and ran out of the dorm building, ignoring the worried looks from your still awake friends. You'd remember the path to it as well as you knew the back of your hand. Soon you were in the middle of your and your favorite sleepy dude's alley. He had picked this alley because, one, the park was always too crowded for his liking, and two, there were a lot of alley cats that hung around. You felt your eyes burn at the sight of no one there to greet you and frantically tried to rub it away. Just then a cat came up to you and rubbed against your legs.
You came, kitty cat,
said someone from behind you. That frickin' voice that comforted you more times than you can count. You whipped around to see Shinso with his mask around his neck and leaning against the wall.
What's wrong?
He asked. You were about to reply, but quickly scratched your hand. He chuckled.
I'm a dumbass.
he said. Yeah, I think I agree with you. You tried to laugh, but your voice cracked at the end. That hurt his soul a bit, hearing you like that. All of a sudden, you felt something warm around you and realized that Shinso was hugging you.
I'm sorry.
He muttered against your shoulder. Don't. I know why, anyway. You smiled as you hugged him back.
What?
He looked at you. You just look really bored in class and really annoyed when Broccoli Face talked to you. You explained and he laughed.
Damn it.
He laughed, looking at you. You laughed too. Then you remembered something. You reached up and kissed his nose. Been wanting to do that since first year, you said with your tongue out a bit. He smirked. Oh no, what trap did you get yourself into?
You missed.
He said as he pulled you closer and glanced onto your lips. You had blushed so hard that you fell over in his arms, and you were pretty sure that your ghost had just left your body.